Hello friends, in this video I'll be telling you what all things you must see on the way up to Pangong Lake and what all things you must do over there to make your stay there really worth it, and what precautions you need to take while on the journey and while you're over there at that altitude. Pangong Lake is at 160 kilometers from Leh and at an altitude of 14,270 feet. So basically you're climbing from Leh, which is at 11,000 to 14,270, almost 3,000 feet higher. So over here, in fact, you will see, like, since most probably you'll be first driving to Nubra Valley, the drive over there, mostly you'll be finding a lot of rocky mountains. But over here, there'll be a lot of greenery along the way. The entire drive from Leh to Pangong Lake, you'll find a lot of small little streams flowing by, beautiful, fantastic environment all throughout the drive. And obviously you'll find a lot of snow as well, because you'll be climbing almost to more than 17,000 feet to Changla Pass. So it's a lovely drive again, fantastic. You'll be going via Changla Pass, which is at 17,590 feet. Again, incredible views from there. In fact, there's a very cute little tea stall where you can actually buy tea. But just remember, don't linger there for very long, because at that altitude, your body cannot acclimatize. So remember, stay there for 15 to 20 minutes and then continue your journey from there on. Do you know that Pangong Lake is actually derived from the Tibetan name Pangong, which means long, narrow, enchanted lake. And it is pretty long, it's almost 134 kilometers long and 5 kilometers wide. And you also know that 60% of the lake actually lies in China. So beautiful lake, you have to be there to see it, to believe it. It's so beautiful. In fact, Hemis and Shea Monastery, both these lovely monasteries will be falling on the way to Pangong Lake. So you can check those monasteries, really worth going to and seeing those monasteries. Again, very lovely atmosphere over there. And just 8 kilometers from the lake, there's this Thankstay village, and what a charming village it is. Beautiful little farming over there, which is unbelievable, because around everywhere there's simply rocky mountains, but beautiful, lovely people. The entire Ladakh region has fantastic people. They're so sweet, really. It's lovely to be there. We had a lunch in the village, and the meal comprised of rice, chapatis, aloo bhaji and dal. It was very simple, but it was so sumptuous, so delicious. Means I was literally licking my fingers, and I must have had 3-4 chapatis and rice, which is pretty good for my appetite. And actually I went to the cook and told them that you make such fantastic food, so you must have the lunch if possible in that village. You love the environment and atmosphere. Finally, when we reached Pangong Lake, my god, I was simply mesmerized with the beauty of that lake. It's so beautiful. And in fact, the colors of the lake also keep changing. Sometimes it is like peacock blue, at times it is in light pale blue, and when the sun is high up in the sky and maybe obscured by the clouds, then it becomes absolutely deep blue. So you'll find different shades of blue. And the best part is that at that altitude also there were waves on that lake. It was like, it's a lake or is it an ocean? Means it was pretty strong waves, and it was so crystal clear. You could see the pebbles underneath it. And that the lake is very saline. It's got extremely saline water, and that's something which the scientists also are not able to understand, that this, in spite of being so saline, it freezes completely in the winter. So unbelievable. Where will you be staying in the lake? Most probably you'll be staying in one of those tents. And I tell you, those tents are not insulated from the cold. It becomes really cold at night, and you need to be bundled up very carefully. Basically, they give you blankets, that's fine, but that's not enough, I tell you. I was actually wearing a sweater on top of that jacket, and I had about 3 blankets on top of me, but still that was not enough. They even gave us a water bag to keep our feet warm, but still I was feeling so cold. I was actually wearing gloves, and at night I could still feel the cold from my ears, so I had to wear that monkey cap to keep my head as well as my ears warm. So it gets really cold at night. Please be prepared for that. So remember that do come out of a tent at night, at the dead of night, I would say. Actually I went outside and it was pitch dark. My god, such darkness, unbelievable. And actually the lake was simply not visible in that kind of darkness. It was as if it just disappeared. It was so dark. And what it was means, you have to actually just go there, sit by the lake. There will be no one over there, so you can have all the time in the world to enjoy the views, to enjoy the silence over there. You must do it. You might be thinking by at that altitude and with that cold, but it's really worth it. You must do it. Also, get up early in the morning, go and see the sunrise. I was the only person on the lake at that time, and actually the lake is over this side, and on the other side there is snow-clad mountains. So what a sight. It was fantastic. And when the sun is rising and that rays of light falling over the lake, it's simply magical. It's like paradise. And this golden hue here and there, it's simply too good to be true. So that time you'll have the entire lake to yourself, whatever you want to do. But just remember, I wanted to cover the entire lake as much as possible, but you actually cannot walk very fast. When I tried to walk fast, I started panting. So remember, you need to remember and be careful that at that altitude your body is trying to acclimatize, but you're just for a overnight stay, so body cannot acclimatize so easily. So take it easy, take baby steps and enjoy the view. You must also check the portion of the lake where the Three Idiots movie was shot. Actually, it is worth going there. Why? Because from that vantage point you can actually see the grandeur of the lake. From there you get a full view of the entire lake. It's right in front of you, with flanked by mountains on both sides. So it's a lovely setting over there. Spend a few, maybe half an hour over there. You really like it, enjoy it. In fact, you can actually dip your feet. I did that. I did all the things which is possible. There's a very unique species of squirrel over there called marmot. Definitely check on them. They're so cute creatures. And just walk along the lake, close your eyes, feel the chilliness of the wind. It's lovely. In fact, when I was trying to take the photograph, I had to take off my gloves, take the photograph, and I can put it on because my hands started freezing. So definitely prepare yourself for all this. You'll enjoy it much more. Precautionary measure: make sure that the ears are covered at all times when the wind is blowing, because if that cold wind goes inside your ear, then you might be having problems for the next 6 months due to cold. So remember that it is very, very important. And the second thing, that you can actually take few medicines to combat the AMS, that's the acute mountain sickness. Now, which medicine you need to take? Like if you want to go for the general allopathy treatment, you can take Dimox. Now that's a very popular medicine you can easily take, but just make sure that you consult the doctor before taking that, because it might have side effects. Now if you want to go via homeopathy treatment, you can take Coco 30 or 6S. Again, consult the doctor before taking it. And if you want to go via Ayurvedic, then you can smell camphor, kapoor. So that helps you in again combating the AMS. So you can take either of these medicines to make your journey much more easier on the body. That's all I have to say. If you enjoyed seeing my video, do like and subscribe. It actually encourages me to make further videos. Thank you.